Hello guys. Okay, today I want to narrate a story that I read about yesterday. Listen it from I think from one of the TikTokers I found on my timeline. So it was just one lady. She's American. Her husband lives abroad. No, he works abroad. Basically, maybe he's in the army, because you know how Americans do. So the guy always come like 3 times in a year. Like he stays for 2 weeks sometimes, then he goes back. So I think he has been working abroad, as she was narrating, for almost 12 years. So then the girl came to tell us that she was quite lonely, because the more years passed, the more lonely she could become. So at the gym, she decided to get some guy, happened to be not a friend, but just some guy that she met. So
as a boyfriend.
No, just because they started not friends, but just
But
it happens because the guy started hitting on her. So what happened is, the guy, just with all that loneliness, it became a nightstand. From a nightstand, became a full stand. It became a full stand. The one that was half, now it's just becoming a full thingy. Because just she said that after like 1 year, now it became normal. The one which started in renting hotels, now it become in your house. You understand?
In her house, or
no, in his house. But since she had 3 kids, she could not bring the guy home. So it was just almost like in the beginning, it was just every day, because loneliness, man, it can kill you, man, because I was facing it before. So yes. So what happened is, after 3 years, she got pregnant. From the guy that would have started as a nightstand. I remember the chick is a married woman. The guy comes always.
In those 3 years, the husband had not yet returned.
Never. No, the husband comes. He comes every year 3 times and stays for 2 weeks and goes back. So
that means she was sure it was not the husband's pregnancy.
She exactly knew that's the nightstand guy. You understand? So what happened is, the chick, after getting pregnant, she knew now she was scared of communicating it to her husband, and she won't tell the guy. Because in the beginning, it was just nice and no hard feelings, nothing, just smashing and go.
No, but for
you
us
understand?
ladies, it can't be just
no, it is. Let me tell you, when you are married, you reach at that point when it is necessary, just hitting it and go. I'm telling you, with no hard feelings. Because once it involves in feeling, then it's something else. It's no longer marriage. You're no longer in marriage then. So what happened is, now the chick is she has to communicate to the guy that she's pregnant.
The husband or the other?
No, to the other guy. Now she went there to tell him, because she cannot tell the husband yet, because now she's in trouble. So now she started paying attention to the guy. Before, she could not pay any kind of attention what he wears, whatever, because she's married. She don't need any kind of hard feelings. You get me? So let me raise these windows up. It's just for wind. So what happened is, the chick started paying attention when he went to the guy to open up to him that she's pregnant. She started paying attention, looking on. They were on the wall. There were some pictures. She started seeing pictures. Then all of a sudden, she saw her husband's picture on the wall. So he, as she was paying attention to the wall and seeing some pictures, she found the guy in the pictures. So she started asking the guy, who's this one? Who's that one? Who's that one?
So you want to tell me all these years she has been going there? She did not.
She never paid any attention. It was just hit and go. Like nothing you want to just give attention your mind to. You get me? It was just sex. That's it. So now she found the picture. She asked the guy, say, "Who's this one?" The guy told her, "That's my brother." By the way, I haven't told her this story because I heard about it yesterday. I listened to it yesterday. So that's my brother. So she tried to get, she got confused a little bit. Now she said, "Okay, let me zip it up."
But
she continued asking a question. Who is this one again? My mother. All those kind of things. Then the guy pulled up some photos that they had. But he told her that my brother we are not 1,000, like very, very, very close. You know, and he has he's working abroad, and he's there with his family. He's having a family and all that. Ah, okay. Then when he pulled out the pictures, she asked, "Who is this one? Who is this one?" He said, "Okay, this is his family. These are his kids. He has 2 kids, and he said, "Okay, he has 2 kids. Okay, 2 boys." He said, "Yes, he has 2 boys." "Oh, they don't originally come?" I said, No, they don't always come and all that, because that's where his family is. Okay, she kept it together. She never flipped off on all what.
Is complicated, and you want to tell
I'm telling you. Wait, I tell you. Wait, and I narrate you the whole story. Then, as she found out, now she kept quiet, and she said, she in her mind she said, "Did these guys knew what was going on? Was it a trick? Was it a trap? What is going on? Did he send her?" So did he send her? Mama, leta wano. So I don't remember clearly where I stopped, but anyway.
That after showing her photos and
yes, okay, after showing the photos and all that, now she came to understand that she has the guy has 2 boys, and for her she had 3. She had 2 boys and 1 girl. Now she's asking herself a lot of questions. Is it a trap? Is it a trick? Is it a collaboration? What is going on? Now she say, now in the beginning it was a question, how should I tell my husband? So I think we've been speaking about how she can communicate that one, opening up to her husband, you know. So it was very confusing. Now if you're in her shoes, really definitely you can be confused. She didn't know what to say really, because as soon as she opened up to the guy, definitely the guy will definitely tell, may not tell the brother. By the way, she said even the boys, they completely look very identical to hers. Yes, they are boys. They were the one of whether second wife or whatever. They look very identical to hers.
Didn't she realize that from the beginning? So
I don't know. What even confuses me is the guy knew. I think she has ever seen the kids of that woman. You understand? And the picture never came up really. But anyway, that's US, so it's always confusing, because a family can migrate from another state to another state far away, and they just have a whole family out there and without even introducing them to their families. So because family into there is no longer important to them. So compared to us, basically generally here. So because family, just like you have to know almost everybody, you get introduced. So you can generally say that one, but at least you have to bring some comparison. There have to be comparison really, comparison in French.
I think she was not serious. So also,
I believe she was not. No, I don't think she was not serious. I think the guy was not serious, because she tried. I think I can give her flowers that she tried to keep it together for almost 3 years in that whatever situation they were in, without getting any slip of a spam. You understand? So all of a sudden it happened. She kept herself together. Really, I can say. If it was just like an everyday thing, like somebody has to get to, you understand. So I think it's a very big point to everybody. If you're out there cheating, you may be cheating to your in-laws. If you're in marriage, I'm telling you, because this is very serious. And now you can imagine in her situation, how can she move from there? Really, it's a very difficult situation she's in. She's in a very big fix right now. Can she keep the baby? By the way, she cannot keep the baby because first of all, the timing is very off itself. Timing is completely off.
She can't.
If I'm her, by the way, I could travel to wherever that guy is, and I just throw it down, like really quick. As soon as she found out, let me tell you, as soon as you find out that you are pregnant, unless if it is just not very, so. If you find out very late, then if it's just crossed mama's man, that's very difficult.
For me, just give birth to my kid.
You can
leave all of you.
For me, I believe you can give birth. You can if a pregnant, if it is if you found out like it's very early, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Because definitely you can be able to find out at 3 weeks, 2 weeks. You can find out that you feel different. You understand? You know that you've been messing around. You have to make sure that you understand your body. You get me how you should. So because you are in emergency. You get me. So when very early, you run to the guy and he hear it. After hearing it, man. And you run back and you start doing all those checkups, but you have to hide the medical documents so that he don't find out, because these scanners, they can find out the date of conception and all that. They try to do all that kind of mathematics out there. So if you can be able to hide all that information from him, since he's abroad, you get me, you can get that chance. But then you run into a problem being emotional. Because first of all, you may end up finding in where he lives, you're gonna find there his wife. You understand? So now that's a problem. You get me? So maybe you pretend that you are going on a mini vacation of just 2 weeks or 1 week. You book the vacation of 2 weeks. Then you just go there, spend 2 days, then you fly back, because it's just a mess. However, there is also that thing, because also he never revealed his situation. So I think also you all a draw.
No,
because he never revealed the situation. He has 2 kids outside marriage, because she had 3. You get me? So he never revealed the situation. Now for you now have 1. You imagine if I'm a husband, really, understanding husband, you gotta know that at least 3 times in a year could be okay. It's enough, but 2 weeks, and you leave that person out there for almost how long you've been there? Almost 12 years plus.
So that means
you have to understand also the person can sleep just 1 minute.
That means
it happens.
The husband had 2 other kids apart from hers.
Absolutely. He had this whole marriage outside, just in because the guy already told him, the brother told her.
That means you have to give birth to your kid.
So she has to give birth to the
kid. Let the marriage be how it wants to be.
I'm telling you, she has to give birth to the kid. If the guy ever asks, "Who is this one?" you say, "Okay, who is this one?"
Who are these ones?
Who are these ones? You get me? You say, "Who is this baby?" You also, who are these babies?
But
do you want to explain?
Still marriage, really?
No, because this is the situation right now. If you're not trying to understand, then that means now you have no marriage, because you've been away for quite so long, and you've been messing around.
3 years over 4.
Which is okay. You're working through. You understand? No, just
but
almost.
Can you work for 3 to 4
12
years?
years. That the guy that he was abroad, 12, 13 years. And
But actually, honey, it depends. Were the kids older than her kids?
Now the truth is, because she has 3, the other one have 2. Because that one she never mentioned it, really, because I was waiting for that point, but
It
it was
depends.
never mentioned about
If
it.
the kids were older than hers,
Even if still, first of all, you cannot hide any situation from somebody. That's vow. If you ever had a situation before, it's okay. But even if it is still going on, that's another thing, another
It's a
situation.
mess,
You get
actually.
it? It's a whole mess, man. But after all, she had fun. For me, I commend her. She had a lot of fun, not just this boredom of all. In 12 years, she cheated only 3 years. You can imagine. She tried to keep it together, man. Those are the gifts of. Oh no! By the way, let me tell you the truth. She had fun, and the guy was out there having fun for all those years.
giving back
get
to
me?
kids.
Because that's what the guy decided to have his marriage like. You get me? If you decide to just go out and do whatever you
When
want
the
to do,
man left,
just know whatever you do out there is going to be done.
when the man
Here,
got done
you
with
get
the
me?
marriage and she is not aware.
No, that's how guys do.
Because you can't be
Let me
married
tell
and
you,
spend 10
there is-
years, about 6 years.
This
out.
is there is also another guy who was a CIA agent. He also had marriages. I think like 3 wives plus. Nobody knew each other. All of them, they had their own homes and everything. All of
Different
them,
areas.
they found out when the guy had accident.
I mean, like different places.
They're different places.
Let me assume
So
this
he
is
could
Kampala.
just say he's going on a mission. Because those guys, they are trained to be that. So, man, sometimes man, it's very hard to defend a man. You get me? But you know, mostly that if you lay a foundation of a lie in marriage, the foundation of a lie in marriage, definitely, you know that there will be lies from the get go to the last. It will never turn into. You have to start from a straight line. Truth all the way. If you start with infidelity, like for example, this guy that just have infidelity at the day of wedding and all that, no, there will be infidelities. You understand? Because that promiscuity will never stop, and there will be always mess over mess. You get me? It will never stop. You get me? So you gotta be careful mostly of what you do from the get to
Anyway,
the
marriage.
foundation that you just start on mostly.
Marriage
in the
depends on how you start it. So
if you ever in that kind of man, if you are like that kind of a guy that is out there, man, having that, just have your fun, but no, that fun is going to catch up on you, man.
40 days.
It will no longer be. It will not
For
be
a
fun.
thief.
Also, I'm telling you, if you are cheating out there, man, if they ever cheat on you, then you know the pain that it means. So we gotta be careful, man. You know, they always say that change starts with us. So you have to change yourself before you and be clean before you want the other person to be clean to you. You get me? So I think if you have anything else to say, because man, that story triggered. I listened to it, man. I
I'm
just
really
put my.
disappointed.
You disappointed, man. That's how people choose their lives to be, man. You gotta respect it. You understand? You just have to. As long as you are living your truth, they are living their lie.
So you
it's
better
just
choose
like-
the truth or the lie.
No, people, they choose to live in the marriage of lies. You understand? Like the same way people just choose to do business on lie. Just end up being lies. It just a whole mess.
But if you
Nothing
get to
but-
understand your person, that's where you find marriages are breaking.
So even
Every
if
now and
even
then.
for me, I believe even if that woman ever just forgives, like, because now she has nothing to forgive him about.
Because they're all in wrong.
Yes, we are all in wrong. But for me,
But if she had
in
kept
the
it
begin-
together,
the guy is the one
she
that
would
will
get
create
even
it.
more hurt.
However much you can
Anyway,
also
it is part of healing. Since
Yes.
she has and he has, so
you can also
They're all
blame
the same.
you can also blame a chick. It doesn't mean that somebody is doing so is messing around, then you mess around. You understand? And first of all, in the beginning, she never knew what was going on, so she shouldn't have gone all the way to do those kind of things. You understand? But still, at the end of the day, the truth is the truth, and this is what is out there. She also, that's how she resolved whatever the mystery that she was in. But you know, man,
It is
it's
what it
it's
is.
just a story that is out there, man. that is just a man. I was confused, bro. I said, what? Then I have, there's some stories that we just listen to, and we just say, you know what?
Is it
Let me just leave it. No, let me just leave it out there. I'm not gonna find who is wrong and who's right. Let me just not go deep into it. I need to keep it there. Please, just.
Anyway, you can't judge. Yeah. Sometimes a man goes and comes back after 3 years when he has his own reasons. But if it is marriage, it would be better they sit down, talk about it, and things are solved instead of going outside and you spend 2 to 3 years.
For me, I don't think they have anything to talk about. For me, I think they just move on the way they are in.
No, I mean like
before. The only for her, she has just resolved her situation with her boyfriend or whatever it is, the brother. That's it. She don't have to settle anything with the guy, with the husband. Nothing. The husband has to accept the kid. That's all. If he want to just see how they can go about that situation, let him talk with the brother. That's it. And because they're in a mess. Now the person that is just in this mix is the brother.
Actually.
But man, now you just mess around with somebody for all those years, and you don't know them.
The profile.
Man, me, I cannot sleep with you without knowing you, bro. With not even knowing your family you are coming from. What if you have some other diseases, the viruses that are common in this world? You just bring them to me, they catch my dick. I cannot do that. Man, they can shrink your dick, man, and they just find you in the morning they don't have nothing. Man, they just like you. I'm telling you, man. So it's serious, man. It's just very, very, very sad situation for marriages. Man, marriage is getting exterminated. Just man, sorry, man. Family is just, it is in a serious disappearing completely, man. We gotta have to stand up and do what is right. Just try to do what is right. Just try your best. If
and
you
leave
fail,
the rest to God.
Yes, and leave the rest to God and leave the rest to other people to try their best. If they fail to do that, but you do your best. You understand? If you also fail, man, it is okay. Human beings.
Because not everyone is meant for marriage. Actually.
Everyone is not meant for marriage.
So if you fail.
You ever have the friend of you, as you say, you thought you would never separate, but then all of a sudden you separate. You find you have disagreements with your twin brother, or whatever, your sisters and all that. So how do you think about that person that you just married? Man, these things are there, man. You can find you guys no longer, fit to live together, man. And you say, you know what, I think I should quit.
You just sit on the round table and agree.
But that's why there's marriage and there's divorce.
See you guys.
Peace. I was thinking about where she didn't know what to say, whether to tell her guy now, whether to tell her husband. She was confused because how can you find the guy that you are messing with is a brother to your husband? Really? How can you?